And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Number 62 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to have to nickname this guy Nada, N-A-D-A, because that's exactly what he's done. He's given up nothing in his last 3 starts. That's right. Look at that ERA. Last 3 starts, 0.00. You can't get any better than this guy's been his last 3.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He will lead this one off today. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. 1-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is popped up near second base. Bichette has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League. Alex Young is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Into the box, Bichette. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Holy Toledo! And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it? Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Booyah! In now, Rowdy Tellez. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. but that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if
Bichette puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Billy.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez over to his right, and the inning is over. So they get Rafael Devers the next to bat. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits, and he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to third. Guerrero is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer. He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Chavis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio, and he comes in already with 10 hits in the series alone, so he's about as dangerous as they come right now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Verdugo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Booyah! Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Marcus Walden enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Kevin Plawecki, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Digging in, Kevin Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Chavis gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. McKinney takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Up next is Danny Jansen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
34. Then.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Bartlett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Holy Toledo! Stepping in now, Bichette. Drilled on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
The 3-1 pitch. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Next to bat for Toronto, Billy McKinney. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Popped him up. Guerrero waits on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 15. Designated
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Dustin Pedroia. He popped out in his first trip. Hit in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure it out.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the end. Matt Barnes is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Matt Barnes.
Striding in, Kevin Biggio, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 21, Travis Shaw.
Digging in now, Travis Shaw. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good in this one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Popped him up. Chavis is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready to take his hacks again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much it can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
The 2-2. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Plawecki shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Heading out towards shallow right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the fifth.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Verdugo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Bichette, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Billy McKinney. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio.
Second baseman.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Biggio.
Hard hit ball to second. Chavis is right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tellez is in pursuit. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And the runner will score from first. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as well.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground at third. To his right, Guerrero. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Martin Perez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Danny Jansen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting,
Ben
the right
Bartlett
fielder.
will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. That ball hit high and deep. Stripped. You can put it on the board. Yes.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Standing in now, Bichette. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Holy Toledo! If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys? Hit well again down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is
The
a tough
batter,
matchup, but
50,
he stays in there,
designated
keeps
hitter,
that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. In now, Billy McKinney. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Booyah!
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going?
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. Verdugo is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Biggio ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 for him to this point. To 2-2 now. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Pitch popped up. Bichette is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Michael Chavis. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Ryan Brazier enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ben Bartlett will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. But it's off the wall in the deepest part of the yard. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
The batter, number 11.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 away.
Next for the
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th.
Hitter.
And the big right-handed bat of Randall Bichette saunters into the batter's box next.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready for another chance. Billy McKinney is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3. Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Ken.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Two runs on no hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Settling in now, Kevin Biggio. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
the first baseman, number 21.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Pilar is there, 2 down.
The batter,
Digging
number
in,
9.
Danny Jansen. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty.
This is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder,
Left
number
fielder really
34.
never had a chance at that one at all.
Bartlett.
It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Ben Bartlett. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't know in your chances as a professional.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Justin.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Shaw camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 26-2 the final tally today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early